Taking the finish line, good run coming. Hurry, hurry, I mean the horse.
This bombshell beauty right here can ride like the wind. She got one more to go.
In the leader with a 17.33.
Hey guys, my name is Maddi-Stoltman and welcome to Barrel Racer Life. So, freaking busy weekend this weekend. Went from doing no horse related things a weekend ago to making a whole bunch of runs this week. But it was a good one, lots of fun, some good runs, some runs, but that's how it goes. Was at the Cave Creek Rodeo, went to a big barrel race in Queen Creek, and then took some horses to town as well during the week. So I will show you guys all about it.
Got any snacks? Yeah, I know you're all about the food, aren't you?
Judges Cash, you're up. 50, Miley on deck.
Yeah, this is her.
Jada made a great run and was just out of the money in the 2D. And then you guys know I've been riding this cool little cutter horse. And it took me a little while to figure out how to ride her, but she made an awesome run. And unfortunately for her run, the timer didn't work. So I opted not to run her again. I thought she worked really, really good. But yeah, she is a really cool horse. Cave Creek Rodeo, here we come. It's kind of fun because I haven't been to these rodeos before, or many of them anyway down here. So Cave Creek, I talked to a few girlfriends that are from here and have ran there before, and it's a smaller pattern. Barrels are close to the fences, which is really not Claude's strong suit. He's okay on a smaller pattern, but honestly the close to the fences is what gets me, because he's so turny that if the barrels are too close to the fence, he starts anticipating way too soon and just doesn't really run up in there. So it's hard for me to be fast on him in those setups. So Jada, this is a good setup for her. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to running her. It'll be fun. I think it's going to be a good little pen for her and somewhere different. I've got Passport with me, so he's been in rope horse training for the past 3 months and did really great. We kind of thought, you know, it might be time for him to try something different besides barrels. And, you know, he's big enough and strong enough that he could make a head horse. So he's been in head horse training for 3 months, and I have him back now. So he's coming to be Jada's buddy today, because he's pretty mellow and not really fazed by a lot. So she's got a friend with her, you know. But anyway, here we go. Bright and early. It's an 8 a.m. slack. So I've been up since 5. Go! Tell by the color of my face it is a little warm here. Jada had a beautiful run. I'm really happy with her. She tried her little heart out. Had a couple little slips, nothing crazy. You can see she tripped leaving the first barrel, and then the second barrel just felt like it was kind of slick for her, so she just kind of slipped around a little bit. You know, truthfully, I think it would have placed a smaller rodeo, an amateur rodeo, but it's not going to place here, unfortunately. Kind of needed to be a low 16 to place, I think, and she was a 16.7. So whatever, no complaints. She did awesome. I'm really looking forward to getting runner at a jackpot because she feels great. So it'll be really fun to go and run on some good ground this weekend. All right, on the road, headed down to Queen Creek today. I'm just taking Jada. So I'd intended to run Jada and Claude both at this race. It's a big entry fee, $1,500 entry fee. A lot of money added to the pot, and of course a lot of money to be won. And Claude just like doesn't feel 100% to me. And you know, truthfully, I probably could have ran him and it would have been fine. But I always believe in putting the horse first and the sport second. And as much as I really wanted to take him because I'm so confident on him and I know he's a winner and I was excited to run him at this event, I just have to do what's right for him. So yeah, so he's staying home. He just feels a little sore to me. So we're just going to do the right thing for him. And then Miss Jada and I are just going to have a girls' weekend, her and I. So it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to getting to run there. I haven't ran at this arena for probably 4 years, but it'll be a fun one. Okay, so I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's getting warm in Arizona. Usually I wear a hoodie when I feed just so the hay doesn't make my arms itch. But it is 7:45 a.m. and it is already hot out. So we'll scrap that idea. All right, Jada and I are headed back down to Queen Creek today for the big time, day 2. I had intended to actually stay down there overnight. It's like an hour and 45 minutes. And I usually will come home, but being here, I don't know. That's like kind of a far drive for Arizona. We're a little spoiled. Anyway, I'd intended to stay down there overnight and not have to go back and forth. However, I don't have my living quarters, so when I looked at hotels, they were $400. And I thought, well, if I have to pay for a hotel and a stall, I might as well drive home. So anyway, going back and forth, but that means some early mornings, no big deal. So Jada and I are headed back down there today. And I looked at all how it worked out yesterday. I was sitting good for the 2D, so I was really crossing my fingers, but it got way fast. So, you know, the fastest time they'd had all week. This event has been going on since Thursday. And all these runs go into the same pot. So the fastest run had been a 15.6 and I was a 16.1. I thought, oh good, I'll be right in there for the 2D if all stays the same. But as all people know, anyone that barrel races knows, it's not over till it's over. So there was a couple 15.2s ran yesterday, which is like crazy fast. Awesome. But that means we either got to go faster today, be a little slower to hit the 3D. Who knows? It's not over till it's over. But anyway, get one more run today, and then the payouts will be announced this evening. So crossing fingers. And because someone's going to ask, these shirts are going to be released on Level Up, or at Level Up. It's early, okay? They're going to be released this week sometime. I don't have a date. There's a few kind of moving parts to releasing a new product, not just having it created, but also making sure that it gets where it needs to be shipped out, adding it to the website, doing all that fun stuff. So keep an eye out, stay wild. We did this one at one point, but this is a different color shirt. There's also a tank top. So those will be released a little later this week. Hiding in the shade. My little Canadian self can't handle it when it gets super hot, so stay as cool as possible, as long as possible. Got my air-conditioned shirt on. This is an older style, but I love this one. Oh, yep, got Passport here today for moral support. Gonna be our turn pretty soon.
All good inspiration stuff, check it out. You've been winning this winter too. Going on, bam! Now please. Pretty nice. 16, 3, 4.
It's a little warm today. Well, it was not the best run for us today, but it did make us some 3D money, so that's not the worst. I was really hoping to end up, there's a whole bunch of different side pots and different ways that you can win money at this race. We ended up in some of the side pot money, some day money, that kind of thing. So we made about $800. I was really hoping to come home with like 8,000, but no complaints. Jada did good. She had 4 runs this week, so I'm sure she's tired. And then today I didn't really do her justice. I sent her into that first burrow way too hard, and that was just not good. She's insanely fast. So Claude, although he's fast too, he just has a different style. So I can really run him up into the first barrel and he'll always come back and turn. Jada, if you get going too fast, she's too focused on running and not so focused on turning. That's what happened to us today. So that was my bad. But again, it landed us in the right spot in the 3D and everything. So, you know, I was hoping for one of the big checks, but $800 is nothing to complain about. So now we're going to go home and rest for a few days because I am exhausted. Thanks for bringing me with you guys today. So, Jada apparently likes watering her hay down. I caught her in the act this time. I wondered how her water kept getting so disgusting. But yeah, she packed her flake of alfalfa over here and has dropped it in her water. That's really nice.
Well, our time in Arizona is starting to wind down now, so we're going to be headed north, I want to say Monday of next week. So that's going to come up real quick, I think. It's amazing how quickly the time goes by. I feel like we just got here and it's already over. But there is a point in March where I tend to get homesick. So I'm at that point now. I'm looking forward to actually going home to Washington. If you guys have watched my previous videos, actually redid the floors in our house while we were gone. So I'm looking forward to seeing the changes in our house. I'm going to have some painting to do. And just kind of taking a little break. It has been really, really busy this winter. I mean, we always keep busy, but you know, looking forward to kind of get home, regroup a little bit before the summer and the rodeos start. But yeah, so the long drive comes next week. Just not sure if I'm gonna be barrel racing much this week. Probably get to a couple things and maybe soak up the last little bit of a time here in Arizona. But Miss Jada has earned herself some time off, that's for sure, and Claude will be getting a little break as well, so probably just ride some of the young ones and do that around here. So as always, you guys, I appreciate you watching my videos, and if you are enjoying them, please subscribe to my channel.